So after weeks without any rain, it's finally arrived and I am so pleased. I'm so pleased just to see the ground being able to not just get the lightest sprinkling of water, but for it to be enough of a volume to actually start getting into the ground and really allowing those plants to have a good drink. Something's getting a bit damaged in the wind there. The wind is pretty blowy. Well, that's an understatement. It's only about 20-25 miles an hour, but with all this foliage on the plants, they're really getting battered. Does that matter? Well, aesthetically, yes, but it doesn't look like they're doing any huge structural damage to the plants, apart from one apple tree, which looks like it has rocked quite a long way in the wind. The corn is bending over, it's struggling, but I'm just so relieved. This rain is going to give everything a really good drink. Beans have suffered a bit. The bamboo canes that are supporting them are struggling to hold the weight of the beans in this wind, and the support structures that I put in are just not adequate enough. Usually the wind comes from the west, and today the wind is coming from the south, where up to now I haven't had an extra support. Canes are snapping, so I've been out this morning to put in some extra poles to support them. Breeze is actually really nice. It's a warm wind, so when you're out there, when it's not raining and you're out there, it's just so fresh and it's just lovely. It's blowing all the cobwebs away and making me smile an awful lot this morning. Hello, it's Monday morning and the rain has finally stopped, and there's lots going on with the animals this morning. The 4 remaining teenage ducks have divided up. There's 2 boys and 2 girls, and they've very definitely separated into a group of 3 here, so that's 1 boy and the 2 girls, and the other boy is very much being left on his own, and when he does try and join them, they're chasing him away. I've got them separated out at the moment. They are I've just opened the gates, so they're trying to go on then. They're heading through to join the main flock, but when the 1 boy on his own goes through to join them, they're chasing him away as well, so he's very much on his own now, which is a shame to see. I know it's nature, but still don't like seeing it. Girls, what's all that noise about? Here in the chicken palace, these are the nesting boxes, but unfortunately I seem to have a bit of a broody problem. The girl on the far right of the picture, the black girl, she's just laying an egg, so that's okay. The other four, sadly, are broody. And the pale Brahma over here, bless her, she was the Brahma mama earlier in the year, so she's gone broody again. The other three are very definitely broody, and it's been so hot, it's been really hard to break their broodiness. But now they're sitting on dozens of eggs. I'm beginning to feel like the only way to break their broodiness is to let them hatch some of these eggs. So I'm fairly sure that the eggs in this bay here will hatch first, and possibly some have slid out underneath and are now under the white Jersey Giant there. Let's have a look and see how many eggs she's got. Hello darling, how many eggs have you got under you? Oh yes, I know, let's have a little look. You've got 5, there's a good girl. So that's the same number she's had under her all week. The one at the back there, there were 17 eggs in there at one point, and I think some of them have come out under that bit of wood, which are the ones that she's sitting on. Got no idea how many are under the broody Brahma there, and this girl I also have no idea. So I will have a little look at a later point, but right now I'm being watched. Big White is keeping a bit of a close eye on what I'm doing with his girls, so I'm not going to disturb them while Big White is. Are you alright there, Whitey? Are you alright, boy? So while he's in and watching, then I'll leave these girls alone so he doesn't get cross with me. Just outside the chicken palace there is this lovely plant growing. I don't recognise it, and so if anybody knows what it is, please could you let me know. It is really lovely, and it's grown larger each year, not only as a clump but in height. So it's now, well, it's flopped over from the rain, but it's about 4.5 to 5 feet high to where the flowers are. It's very pretty. I'd like to plant more of it actually. So here at the side and the back of the piggeries, where the majority of our chicken flock live, they haven't been laying very many eggs recently, or at least not in the nesting boxes. And I'm fairly sure that we've got a couple of nests lurking somewhere here, because I can hear them doing the "I've laid an egg" noise from out here rather than inside. Now I know that they spend quite a lot of time in under this. Nope, no eggs there. Hello. Now then girls, are you just spending time there or are you laying in there? I can't see any eggs. But because I just can't see them doesn't mean they're not there. Hello everybody. Are you dust bathing? Are you having a lovely dust bath? Hello boys and girls. Are you having a lovely time, are you? I'm going to squidge in through past you. So I have the egg from Sneaky Chicken, who laid this one yesterday. So it's going to be a week or two, or possibly more, until we know whether we have any chicks in the chicken palace. These are not planned. These are I was hoping to reduce the number of chickens, and if they have chicks, we will be advertising them for sale, because I think we really don't need yet more chickens when we are trying to reduce the flock size. The eggs at the back of the piggeries, well, I still don't know where they're laying them. I can hear I'm laying an egg, or I'm going to lay an egg, and then I have laid an egg noise. I still can't see where they're laying them, so that's a mystery that will rumble on. But that's it for me today. I am still delighted that we've had so much rain. Could have done without the wind damage, but you know, that's fine in the grand scheme of getting plenty of water onto the ground. Yeah, that's a small price to pay. And so, wherever you are in the world and whatever you've got planned for today, I hope it's a good one. And I also hope you'll join me again tomorrow.